Hello, Jay from Southern Coast Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO. And we spoke briefly to your to the other day, so I'm just going to send you this video to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. And I don't want to waste your time, Jay. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you want to hear more information, let's just set up a 10-minute phone call. And if not, no problem, then I'm actually going to give you free tips right in the video, and you can go ahead and apply those right to your site. All right, Jay, so first thing we noticed when I went to click your site, it's not quite there yet. It says coming soon. So not sure if you're building it right now or working on it, or if you need someone to work on it, which are all services that I do provide. But we'll just talk through this here. So normally what I would do is go through your site. What I'll do instead is go to one of your competitors. So if I go to Prime Roofing, what I would normally do here is just count the amount of content on their page. So with Prime here, they have a little bit about their company here. I mean, they probably have 400 to 500 words of content on their page. And typically I recommend having closer to about 1,500. The reason that you want so many words of content is that the more words of content you have, the Google's going to actually rank you higher in search results. But the second reason also related to that is that the more words of content you have, the more keywords and keyword phrases you can put into that content. As an example, I've put in roofing Jacksonville, Florida, which is where you guys are based out of. And obviously roofing is a service you offer. So this is a really good key phrase for you guys. Also, it's what new customers would search if they were looking for services in the area. First thing they would find would be these ads at the top of the screen. Companies are basically just paying to be seen first by new customers with the hopes of getting some additional business. After that, we're going to find this map section. Top 3 companies show up in this preview screen. This part is all based on citations, and that's just when you get your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory site. And these are sites that you guys all know, like Home Advisor, Yelp, Yellow Pages, just to name a few. There's many of them. And we're going to find some of these. And number 1, Home Advisor right here. All right, so this is going to be the organic section. This is where companies' names start to show up, kind of what we were looking for to begin with. And these don't show up randomly. They all show up based on Google's algorithm. And we know 2 parts of that now are content and keywords. So the first thing we get here is Home Advisor. So for this key phrase, roofing Jacksonville, Florida, number 1 goes to Home Advisor, which is a directory. 2 goes to gaf.com, which is also a directory. 3 goes to Prime Roofing, which we did look at their site quickly. And then 4 would go to Reliant Roofing. Now, what I would do next is put your site in here. Now, you guys do have a couple things showing up. I know you're coming soon, so you're not really set up yet. But I wanted to see if you did have, if it was a site that you're either just redoing or if you actually are restarting from scratch here. But no, so where it says coming soon, normally you could have your company name. You could also put a few keywords in there, and that makes it a little easier for Google to find you. And then here, just referring domains, we have 2 and 2 backlinks. All that means is there's 2 websites that you guys have links on. When they click those links, it would send them back to your site, southerncoastroofing.us. So there's 2, so basically there's only 1 link per page. Sometimes you'll have a lot more links. There'll be like multiple links per site. But you have 2 for the 2. And the keywords here, this would be what really brings in the traffic. Again, you guys aren't set up, so we're not showing any. And we're not showing any visitors to your site per month here either. But what I'd like to do here is we're going to go back to Prime Roofing. I'm going to do the same thing with them so we can kind of show an example here. So we have roofing Jacksonville, Florida, which is a good key phrase for them. Then we have Prime Roofing, their name here in the header. We do see that they have 499 referring domains, so just under 500. And that's giving them about almost 3,000 to 2,780 or so backlinks back to their page, primeroofingfl.com. They do have over 4,000 keywords, and that's bringing them just under 2,000 visitors to their site per month. So let's just take a quick look at a few of their keywords and kind of see where their traffic's coming from. All right, so the first one here I wouldn't actually recommend because it's not specific. What you really want is either your business name in here, or you want a key phrase that's specific, such as a service you offer in a service area that you offer it in. So this one here would be one I would recommend, roofing Jacksonville, Florida. Specifically, it's roofing, which is a service you offer, in a location you offer it. And 350 people do search this here phrase exactly like that. And you guys, Prime Roofing would be number 1 for this. So again, with that kind of volume, they're going to get a good chunk of that as well. So the more of these you have, really the more visitors you're going to be able to bring to your site. And let's see, they must have a few more here that are really good ones. Here we go, roofing Jacksonville, just another way of writing it. 50 people search that, and they're number one for that one too. So the key is really to get as high up as you can. There's 10 results per page in the organic section. So you really want to be in that top 10. And we've actually found that 80 to 85% of people will not go to page 2 on really any search engine that they're doing a search in. So being in that top 10 is crucial. All right, so what we'd be able to do is even just with 2 to 3 keywords for you guys, would be just adding in about 100 visitors to your site. Now, 100 visitors, that usually translates to about, even a 50% call, which is probably a pretty good number, that would be about 50 calls to you guys every month. And depending what your ratios are on the conversion for the calls, but let's just say, let's probably 50% of those calls go into estimates. It might be higher, but even if we said it was just 20 calls that actually, or say that's 50 calls, let's say 20 of them, let's just say it's actually 20 calls that come in. Let's say 10 of those turn into estimates. How many would you guys land of those 10 estimates? Even if it was only 20% and it was two of those estimates were jobs, I mean, that's 2 more jobs every month. That definitely adds up. And again, I was super low on those. You might say we could easily land 40%. That's 4 jobs. That's 1 a week. And so just think of how that would kind of affect you guys. All right, guys, thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. I will give you a call just to follow up and see what you're thinking, and get some thoughts on the video as well. Thank you guys very much, and have a great day.